Get out of my stuff. Get out of there. Here we are. Here, come back here. Finally got my valve guides here. Where's it now? Finally, they came in. 2 weeks. This time they look like the right ones. They don't have that little groove in there for the hold the seal in like my other ones do. These got a little groove to hold the seal in. But the early Nortons didn't have any valve seals. Then in the late 60s they put valve seals on the intake side with this little groove, and then people ran them without valve seals on the exhaust side. And I guess guys that race them don't use any valve seals. But I wanted to put valve seals on both sides, so I might try to do something with that. I gotta go catch my dog. Been heating this up for a couple minutes. Gonna put the last two exhaust valve guides in. Wow, that's so great. Different sound when it gets in there. That's it. Bottom out. That's it. Got those valve guides from Hooligans there in British Columbia. They're good guys. I've dealt with them before. Stick them on there. Panic Cycles is good too. Valve springs. We're going to check the length of the outer and inner spring. The free length. The outer spring is 1.618 or 41.097 millimeters. And I already checked this. Let me do this with one hand. And we're at 40 millimeters there. And it's supposed to be 41. So we're out there. It's a little bit on the small side. Whoop. This is terrible trying to do this with one hand. Same with the inner spring is supposed to be 1.48 inches, 37.62, 642, and we're at 37. It's like 37.3, and it's supposed to be where am I? 0.642. So they're both these springs are less than their minimum specs. So, am I going to order a new spring kit as well too? I think I checked this a couple years ago when I took it apart, and I knew that they were a little on the shy side. I'm going to think about that. I'm sure it'll run all right. You know, it's not going to be a racing engine. It's going to have a low spring. But I'm going to use these springs to put the valves in. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put all these valves in, and with the springs on, and then I'm going to fill the exhaust chambers and the intake chambers with gasoline and tilt it up like this, and we're going to see if they're going to leak. That's what I'm going to do next. I'm on eBay looking at valve springs, inners and outers, and it looks like you can get the inner and outers for about 44, 45 bucks. And these ones are made in the UK, so they're probably pretty good quality. But I'm going to pass on them for this winter. I just can't fix everything on this bike all at once. I just can't afford that. I want to make it a good runner right now, and I can always take the head off next year and have it completely redone. But I'm sure it's going to run fine the way it is. The leaves are all down. I've got to finish cleaning them up. Come on, little dog. Let's go in the shop. Come on, little dog. Come on, rerun. Come on. I'm not going to get much done today, guys. I want to get some of the ceiling in and some of the insulation in. I got a little bit more. And this head. Yeah, so what I'm going to do here... Oh, that wasn't good. Every time you stick a new valve guide in, the hole in the center of the guide is not necessarily dead center. So it could be off a little bit, could be tilted a little bit, and you'll get a different seating pattern each time you put a new guide in. That's why these seats should be cut and turned down every time you stick new guides in. But I mean, it's anybody who knows engines, they're going to understand, but there's a lot of complications with that too. The deeper you cut the seat, the more you cut off the valve, the farther the valve protrudes on the other side, and it changes the geometry of the rocker on the end of the valve stem, to the point if the valve starts to stick way up here, then the rocker is going to be pushing it out like this, like trying to bend it rather than pushing it down. So there's an ideal angle that you want. There's an ideal angle that you want where it's the most efficient, works the best, and causes the least amount of wear on the rocker and the valve. My dog's in here. I got to shut the door. Hey, whoa, 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 hey. Here, come here, boy. Come here. I got to shut the door. There, you're not getting out on me today. Stay there. So that's the whole issue with that. But what I'm going to do, what I want to do is I'll put each valve spring on individually, and I'm going to check for leaks. If it's leaking around here at all, I'm going to get them machined. These seats machined down. So that's where I'm at. Oh, that dog. It's snowing out again. The garage is a little toastier, a little warmer. Starting to get the ceiling on. That piece was kind of tricky because I had to do the vent and the plug and the hatch. That's the trickiest one of them all. But I got to get that going because my wife's got her party in here next weekend. Hope those girls don't touch touch my stuff. And I gotta clean all this up before I get back to work on this head. That's why I'm so slow this week getting the video out. I'm just trying to get everything all done in time for her party next weekend. That's where I'm at today.